What's going on, guys? Shucks Game here, and today I'm bringing you another Wi-Fi battle, and it's been a friggin' year since I've done one of these, and my god, we're back. Not really a year, it's been about 2 weeks, and not even 2 weeks, it's been a long weekend. Anyway, today I'm gonna bring you another battle against my buddy old Steven, and this was a really good battle. It came down to the wire. It came down so like this isn't a video. This is a fucking movie. This is incredible. Okay, I just want you to watch this. All right, so I go in with my Drapion for my Toxic Spikes, my Luxray, the mascot, Venusaur, my Mega, Carbink, my Light Screen, my Stealth Rock, my Reflector, whatever, Panchab, just, you know, punch stuff, and then Kabutops, you know, with the Aqua Jet, takes stuff out really quickly, and he leads off with a lot of water types, actually, 2 of them. His team is kind of weird. He didn't really have a lot of variety, but he had a Gyarados, a Clauncher, I think it's called, and a Morris, Alakazam, a Druddigon, and a Donphin. Okay, and this battle was really good. Like I said, it came down to the wire, and it was absolutely incredible. So I hope you enjoy it. Steven is issuing a challenge, and by God he did. Okay, so I laid off with my Drapion just to set up my Toxic Spikes, and he goes out to his Donphin. Now I was assuming he was going to lead off with a Stealth Rock, but it doesn't matter really. I was faster, so I was able to set up my Toxic Spikes, so there was no real harm done there. But he goes for the rollout, thinking that I was a bug type, but he was wrong, and that really... I should have swapped out there. It was very stupid of me. I should have swapped out there, but I didn't. I went for the poison jab, trying to poison him myself, because I knew Toxic Spike would, and it did poison him, and then he went for the rollout, and that's going to take me down another bit of health. Now, here, at least maybe in the last turn, maybe I could have poisoned him, and that would be fun. But here, I should have definitely swapped out, but I didn't. I went for the Night Slash. It did some damage, but the rollout is going to take me down a lot, so definitely I should have swapped out there. But the poison damage is starting to work and to drain his Donphin of his life, and then I go for the Protect, just so that the poison damage will take him into a place where the Night Slash will take him out. Probably should have protected a lot earlier, just so the rollout would stop. But at the end of this little predicament, I win. He goes for an Ice Shard, but it's not going to really do anything. I'm actually really surprised he had that on him. I didn't know how he got that Donphin with the Ice Shard, but fair play to him. His Donphin is down, so it's 6-all to me. I mean 6-5 to me, and he goes out to his Gyarados. It's going to take the Intimidate. Doesn't really matter anyway, because I go for the Poison Jab. It's flying, so the Toxic Spikes wouldn't matter. So I was hoping that I could poison him like I did to Donphin, but of course it is not to be, as you can see. And that, it was unfortunate. It would have been really good if I could poison his Gyarados, but it didn't really matter that much. I got him out to my Luxray, because I know Luxray will take this thing out really quickly, and with the Intimidate, I'll be able to take an attack as well. But he actually withdraws, and I believe he goes out to his Druddigon. Yes, he does, which is a good play. Druddigon can take a lot of hits, but the poison damage will take him down a bit. But I predicted that and went for a Substitute, just so I could take a couple of hits. Before I die, so I believe I just go for a protect. Oh yes, I went for a Protect only to get more poison damage off, because there's no real rush here. I was just like, hey, might as well let him die. Well, let him get hurt a lot from the poison damage, and I go for a Spark here, and you see how strong Luxray is. Look how much this does. This does a ton of damage for a Luxray, and a not very effective hit. Like, come on, that's incredible. My Luxray is awesome. So anyway, he goes for a Dragon Tail here. I believe he takes out my Substitute and gets rid of Luxray. Swaps him out. Yeah, he does take out the Substitute, and but actually, if you remember correctly, Substitute doesn't matter. So the Dragon Tail just took out the Substitute, so it didn't really do anything to Luxray. He's still in there, and he goes for another Dragon Tail. I Protect, try to get more poison damage. I'm probably going to go for a Spark there and taken him out, but I'd like to believe that he would have survived it, although even the poison damage would have taken him out there. But I wanted to ensure that a Spark would take him out, and then the Rough Skin will take me down a bit. So I'm playing really well now, making a lot of good strategic plays, but then he goes out to his Alakazam. The Alakazam's going to get poisoned, rinse and repeat. So I knew I couldn't take a hit from this thing, and I wanted Luxray later for Gyarados, so I swapped out here to my Pancham because I knew he could take a Psychic hit. But Pancham has been making the same mistake for me every single battle. He goes for a Psychic here, of course, I was assuming that, so that he could take the Psychic type move, and then he goes for the Dazzling Gleam, takes out Pancham, and that is where Pancham really just can't do anything. He'll send in, and then Dazzling Gleam will take him out. I'm sorry, I love Pancham. But come on, man, you gotta work harder. Anyway, I got to my Kabutops here. I was thinking that maybe I could go for an Aqua Jet or something, but he does withdraw. He goes out to his Clydesir, not a Clauncher, that's the unevolved version. But again, the poison damage, so the Toxic Spikes worked out really well for me. The Aqua Jet is going to do friggin' nothing to a Clydesir. It's a pretty bulky Pokemon. I'm not sure if it's very bulky, but it is pretty bulky, and it can definitely take an Aqua Jet. So again, I was going for my same poison damage, protect thing. So that was working out really well for me. I didn't really have a problem taking out this guy, so I went for a Stone Edge here, but he actually dodges it, and he went for a Water Pulse here, and it takes me down a hell of a lot of HP. Doesn't knock me out though, which was really good. It was annoying because the Stone Edge should have taken it out, and I go for Stone Edge, it misses again, and I was so pissed off. And then the Bubble Beam will take me out, and I was like, oh my god, Kabutops was needed. He was needed for this team, but it wasn't meant to be. I got to my Venusaur here. And then I Mega Evolved, no real need. I'm just kind of trying to send a message that Venusaur is out there and he's looking for blood. I believe he stays in, which was a bad move. Well, it was a good move. Tosser couldn't really do anything anyway. He's not a great Pokemon. He's alright, but he's not great. So Petal Dance will take him out. But I didn't think I use Petal Dance so he'll stay in. If he sent out Alakazam there, he probably could have taken out my Venusaur. But a Petal Dance will keep you in to like Outrage and Trash. But he thought that he forgot that Aurorus was also part Rock, which is a really stupid rookie mistake that he made. And Steven's good at the game, like he is really good, but something like so small like that just slipped his mind, and that led to his Aurorus death. So he goes into his Alakazam here, and I know that Venusaur is gonna die. Or that's what I thought anyway. So I go to my Carbink because I know I can take a hit. Carbink takes it very well. I'm actually really happy with Carbink. He's definitely going to make it onto the honorable mentions list that I'm going to talk about later in the video, maybe. But anyway, Carbink does really well. He's able to take the hit, but Alakazam goes to recover here, which was really annoying. But I was able to set up my light screen just so that his Psychic won't do as much. I was thinking maybe I could swap in. But I was thinking at the same time, maybe if I could just attack, see how much it does, maybe it'll do a lot. Because Alakazam, like, Carbink isn't the greatest at attacking, but Alakazam is not the best at defending. Let's not forget that. So the Psychic is going to do even less. And then the Dazzling Gleam is going to do somewhat damage. It does a lot, about 30%. More than I thought it would anyway. And then the poison damage will take him down even more. So I was really happy. I was in a good spot here. I was in full control of the battle, and this is kind of the start of a couple of mistakes that happened. So he goes out to his Gyarados here. He goes for Intimidate, but that's not going to matter. Go to his Stealth Rocks here, just because, you know, might as well. It might help getting rid of the Alakazam later. But the Gyarados was the problem. So I was thinking maybe if I set up a Reflect, I could do something. He goes for a Dragon Rage here. Forgot that I was part Fairy, so that does nothing. I was able to set up my Reflect. Even if he hit me with that, it would have done nothing. He should have just gone for the Surf. Maybe he thought the Light Screen wouldn't be able to take it out, but I don't know. So he goes for the Surf here, and I believe that he takes me out here, if I'm correct. No, he doesn't, of course. The Light Screen is really strong. Okay. So the Dazzling Gleam will do a fair amount of damage, and then the leftovers will take me out. And this happens for a while, but then the Light Screen wears off. Sorry, it didn't happen for a while. It happened up to that point, and then the Surf will take me out. Or will it? Sorry, this happened a while ago. So if I'm a little fuzzy, don't blame me. He revives with 8 HP, and the leftovers bring me up to 15. So I was really happy, but the Surf will take me out. But I was able to set up my Light Screen, so I was pretty happy. So now I'm going to be able to bring in my Luxray safely to take out that Gyarados. The only thing it can swap into is its Alakazam, so it's not going to swap out. I knew that. So it's 2-all now. My Luxray, my Venusaur versus his Gyarados and his Alakazam. He goes for a Dragon Rage here. Probably should have gone for the Surf, but the Light Screen would have definitely saved me, so he was kind of in a corner there anyway. My light screen wore off, and then in comes Alakazam. This was scary, because if Luxray died, I thought Venusaur would lose. But he goes for Psychic here, and that's obviously going to take me out, because the light screen just wore off, and I even think that even if it didn't, it still would have taken me out, so there was nothing I could do there. 1-all, Alakazam versus Mega Venusaur. I was so scared, because I hadn't lost to Steven yet, and I don't like to lose. So, he goes for Psychic here. He goes for a Psychic here, and it does 60 damage. I was off the walls, and I go for a Petal Dance, and I'm able to take him out. And that is the battle. And oh my god, you should have seen how long it took for us to pick our moves at the end of that. It took us about almost a full minute, because he was thinking, oh, should I recover? I was thinking, oh, should I go for... Well, I didn't really know what to do. I knew that I had to attack him and live, but he didn't know whether to recover or not. He made a good move attacking, but in the end, Mega Venusaur was just too strong, and Alakazam's defense just couldn't bring it up to par, and that was the battle. A great battle against Steven, definitely the best one we've had so far. It went down to the wire. Like I said, it was literally like that. It was amazing, and that was such a great battle. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. This has been CSG, and I'll see you later. Bye!